Hey guys, I got another gift in the package from Mr. Eserm, and this one again is, I was ready to put it in my naughty bucket, but I was having such a good run of luck today, decided to give it a shot. This is a Lockwood V7, not a real common lock here in the US, but V, because the pins are arranged 3 on one side and 4 on the other, so they alternate, almost like a V8 engine, except V7 pins. So 7 pins, 3 and 4, so that's pretty easy to figure out. And I hear that drone flying over. I think that is mul-t-lok's drone. He keeps flying over the lock lab and dropping stuff out. Some of it explodes, but anyway, that's another story. Let's see if we can't get this picked. Mr. Eserm did not give me a key for this, and I'm starting to suspect that he doesn't collect locks, but he collects keys. So he keeps the keys and he sends the locks on their way. Alright, let's see what we can do with this thing. I'm going to work the left bank first and just kind of alternate back and forth, see what we can get out of this thing. I have raked this open with the new jiggler keys one time, but this is not about raking, this is about picking. So let's see if we can't SPP it one time. Then maybe we can gut it. Okay, I don't know if you have to pick one side first and then go in and pick the other side, if you alternate, or you pick one side first and then go to the other. Just a little feedback there. Let's come back to him. And there we go. Alrighty. Lockwood V7, let's gut it. We're only at 2 minutes, so may as well take a look and see what kind of magic they put in. Let me move this junk out of the way. Mr. Eserm. Okay, again, I don't have the key, so I'm going to turn this a full 90 degrees just in case I screw up on the back when we start removing pieces. Alright, we're going to need a Phillips. I happen to have one. These haven't been out in a while, doesn't feel like. Alright, we got the right size. Alright, let's orient this right. Put the pins on the up side. I want the fat part on the top so our top pins don't come flying out. And stuff is already falling out in my hand. Come on. Well, thank goodness. All the pins are there. As easy as that picked, I thought maybe Mr. Eserm had removed some of these things. But there's all 7. Looking at the core, I don't see any counter milling or any other dirty tricks there. I do see a ball bearing here. See if we can... Okay, that's probably an anti-drill feature. So I'm going to put him right there so we don't lose him. And I'll put my finger here and turn this over real quick. See what fell out. Okay, it was an anti-drill pin on the bottom. The one on the top there fell out. That's what fell out in our hand. Okay, so let's start popping these out. See what we got. Okay, pin 1. Actually, it's 2 pins. Pin 2. Okay. Oh, that also is 2 pins. So we got some master pinning going on. 2 there. Oops. We got 3 pins there. No wonder this thing was so quick to yield its secrets. Yeah, there were so many master wafers in there. This thing, it would probably... Again, I wish I could take credit for having a lot of skill, but I think because there were so many master wafers, that just made so many shear lines that had to hit sooner or later For example, there's 2 masters there. Okay, there may be even some more in the top. I don't know yet. But we got at least 2, sometimes as many as 3 shear lines for each of them. This is the only one with a single, but I'll bet if we take this thing apart, I'll bet, okay, we had a pin pop out. So one of these looks like it was pin number 1. Well, it's impossible to say, but again, it doesn't matter because I don't have a key for this thing. Let's keep going. This thing is really jammed up in there. Oop. Okay, pin 2 is a standard. Pin 3 is a spool. Pin 4 is a spool. Pin 5 is a standard. Pin 6 is a standard. Oh, pin 7. There's another wafer popped out. 2 more wafers pop out of 7. Well, we don't need that spring. And I dropped the pin here somewhere. Don't think it's inside of there. There it is. There's 7 right there. Okay, so there's what we're looking at, fellas. Doesn't make for an easy disassembly. There's still a spring in there, but I'm not worried about it. Yes, I am. There it is. Okay, so here's what we're looking at, fellas. A lot of wafers. A lot of master wafers. So we had a standard and standard all along the bottom, and then we had a bunch of master wafers crossing a lot of shear lines, making it pretty easy to get this thing open. And then we had 3 spools, and then the other, this must have been the upper on that one. So that was the only one without a master wafer. So three spools, 4 standards. Okay, there you go, fellas. The Lockwood V7 SPP'd and gutted. Thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Alright, just a little addendum here. I reassembled this Lockwood in true psychological warfare style. So if you think you'd like a crack at this thing, be the first to PM me, and you better be sure of your skills, because when I put this back together I included some alien technology. I had a whole bunch of pieces left over and I added a whole bunch of new pieces. So you will not be raking into this, and you better dedicate plenty of time because this is going to be a bear. Anyway, thanks for your time. Talk to you later.